From a humble beginning, the day we were born, onwards and upwards we moved on and on. Never looking back, we'll always grow. Onwards and upwards, the best will show.
I'm actually washing down the ship and making sure the ship is looking good when we enter the harbour tomorrow. And it's actually a very good experience for the crew to bond together.
Before we get into port, it is quite important for the ship to get washed down to ensure that the ship looks ship-shape or clean enough, because during the journey there will be salt build up due to the rain, the sea spray, the strong winds.
Maintaining the A gun, just oiling the barrel.
The preparation so far is okay. We set up the area of ops already, but we still have to go and test out the projection screen and all that. Try to get able to do the job. I think we're actually making very good time.
The entire batch was extremely helpful. We actually set up the entire area within 45 minutes to an hour.
During the night, the midshipmen will have a pop presentation, an introduction to the host nation, introduction to the culture, places to see, places to visit, and also a little bit of an introduction to the Navy. Pop presentations will include some skits or some acting done by the midshipmen and some performances, as well as presentations to allow everybody on board to get to know a little bit more about the places they are visiting.
Tall means no, and then queer means healthy, so it's like healthy no. So when you reply, you say queer come on.
Normal English.
0.6 kilos start object, safe water to starboard water.
We need to have more people close up on the bridge during pilotage, and what they will do is they will make sure that the navigation marks on each side is exactly at the correct bearing at every single time. So what we're doing now is we're understanding, and then we are taking pictures of the different navigation aids.
For now, we are going to play a volleyball match against the Vietnam People's Navy. So it's a way of bonding the two groups together.
At first, we were really very nervous. Yeah, and we didn't start out very well. But eventually, as the game got going, right, we settled into momentum, and eventually we were playing very well. It's my first time playing against Vietnamese, and I have to say that they are really quite good. Yeah, some of them can really spike. Initially, we all entered the game as, we just wanted to play a game of volleyball. But when we got onto the court, we realized that it was more than that. It was about diplomacy, it was about, how we interacted with them. What words can't say, we have to show it through our actions. I really learned a lot from that game.
The cocktail interaction that we have is a chance for the midshipmen to interact with the host city's navy, their officers and the midshipmen, as well as the city's representatives, maybe from the government or the city's council, and also, in addition, Singaporeans who are staying in that city. It is also a chance for them to experience the Navy family, because this is very much what the Navy does in naval diplomacy.
I am in Vietnam doing business. I have a school here. I teach English, IT, business and hospitality management. I joined the Navy back in 1966. In the Navy, we tend to be very close. Perhaps because we spend time together on board ship in a very confined space, and we go through good times and bad times together. So we have this strong bond. Even after we left the Navy, many of us into various locations, we still meet up, have some dinners or have teh tarik. So the Navy family is very close.
I'm a businessman from Singapore. In 1974, I was actually on the old RSS Endurance. So coming to Endurance this evening is actually very emotional for me. Ships like this, what we dream of, when we were young men, and we're very happy that the young naval officers today get to work, in such nice environment, in such capable ships, and doing wonderful things in the world.
Very lucky actually to be able to meet them. I felt it was really like a family, because even though they've been away from the Navy for so long, but when they had the chance, they came back to share their stories, share their experiences to all of us young midshipmen. Or what that makes you feel is that even after you leave the Navy, you never really leave the Navy.
We're the ones, the sons of the sea, mighty men of the Singapore Navy. We will stand for the right, we will fight to the end, we will always be true to our land. We're the ones, the sons of the sea, mighty men of the Singapore Navy. We will stand for the right, we will fight to the end, we will always be true to our land.
Talks about something that you feel for
What did the Mids do at their port of call in Vietnam? See this week's bonus video shot entirely by them. You can also take a look at the ports and countries that the RSN has visited on the trivia page. And you can read the blog entries by the MITs themselves and see photos of the MSTD in the photo gallery. All these at www.navy.sg/thepassage.